holidays, Cancer. Welcome to your December 2016 RuneScope with me. My name is Amanda. This month, in conjunction with the runes, for your reading, I will be using the beautiful Tarot Art Nouveau Premium Edition by Antonella Castelli. And then I will be pulling one card for your spiritual guidance over on my Vimeo On Demand page from Madame Endora's Fortune Cards. And this deck is by Christine Philippak. So join me for part 2 over on my Vimeo page. The link is below. Just click or tap show more beneath the video. But let's jump in to December for my Cancers. See what energies and opportunities are going to be around for you. Oh, also I wanted to mention your 2017 Career RuneScopes are also available on my on-demand Vimeo page. Again, the link is below. So for those of you that are curious about what 2017 holds, money and career-wise, definitely check that out. Your 2017 Love RuneScope will also be available in time for Valentine's Day. So just keep that in mind. As always, do check out the video for your rising sign as well, Cancer. That can give you additional messages, additional information on how to handle the energies and challenges that may be coming up for you in December. If you would like something far more specific that totally relates to your specific situation, you would need to schedule a private session with me. I do those on Skype. They are $65 for 30 minutes. Drop me a line at runescopes4you@gmail.com if you'd like to set up an appointment. Now can be a good time to do that if you want a New Year's reading, because I do tend to book up very quickly in January. So if you want to book something in December, you can beat the rush. But let's see. I do also have holiday gift certificates available for those of you who would like to give the gift of a reading for the holiday season. Let me just take the lay of the land here. Well, your focus here, we do have the Empress here for focus on the month of, and that's interesting. So we have the Empress. We also have Yera, which is the rune of putting in effort, I'm sorry, actually this is the High Priestess in this deck, sorry. So we have the High Priestess, Yera. So this talks about balancing things out, trying to find out what is hidden from you, trying to kind of see if you can reveal secret information. You may be working undercover, working kind of behind the scenes on something, focusing on, and for some of you it may have something to do with legal situations, legalities, trying to find out more information so that you can move something forward legally. But for some of you, it could just be a project where you're putting a lot of effort into something. There's a goal that you are trying to achieve. And Peridro is here too. So Peridro with the High Priestess here. Again, just kind of reinforcing that, you know, your focus is on hidden things. You're working behind the scenes. You're putting a lot of effort into something. You have a goal you're trying to reach, but you're not talking about it. Cancer, you're not ready to kind of show all your cards, or you're not ready to, you know, and it may be a few months off even. Some of you, it may be the end of December that you're revealing what you've been working on or what you've been putting effort into. And for some of you, yeah, maybe this is a legal case. It's like, you know, you've got some stuff that's hidden. It's going to bring you a victory, and you're determined to get a victory with this and balance things out, or, you know, again, yeah, tip those scales of justice so that you get what you deserve. You know, so you are fighting the good fight for many of you. And this is a rune of, Tira is a rune of victory and, you know, being heard, expressing yourself, taking up a cause, to balance things the way that you see them. But again, you may be doing it from behind the scenes. So Yeah, something that you are, and it's going to take a lot of your focus. I feel like you're working hard, but you are going to reap, you're going to get, achieve the benefits of this. Um, and the present, as we move into end of November, early December, we have the King of Pentacles here. So for many of you, this is a work situation. This is, you turning a project into a boss, working for a boss, taking on something that's hopefully going to bring you money. This is a guy who has reached kind of the pinnacle of achievements. Like he has plateaued here when it comes to money, career, finances. For some of you, this may be a person in your life who is maybe reaching a goal, achieving a goal. Could be an earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. If not, it is somebody with those traits. Could be male or female in these general readings because there's so many people watching. But yeah, somebody who is very career focused, very money focused, very good at budgeting. This could be somebody who is, though, so logical and so earthbound, so focused on the black and white that they are not intuitive or very detached from emotion, very detached from their intuition. They don't trust intuition, and the most perceptive people have both, Cancer. And I mean, you are able to see both sides of that, but you may be dealing with somebody who is not seeing your vision, not understanding your vision because they see things in a very different light. We do have with Legas in reverse also somebody trying to manipulate a situation for their best interest. And that for some of you, this could be this person here, Cancer, this earth sign person. They're coming up in the upright, so I don't feel like they are a bad person. They just see things very differently from you. For some of you, maybe it's you trying to, kind of manipulate this person into seeing things your way. For others of you, I mean, this could be another person, usually a feminine energy who presents themselves as a good influence, a good person, when behind the scenes they are not. They're in every situation or view every friendship, every friendship, because these kind of people don't really have real friendships. They form alliances. But there's always like an agenda. They're manipulating someone. This is the kind of person that, really pretends to be your friend, but then talks behind your back or posts passive aggressive stuff on social media, things that go against your viewpoint. So it's kind of like moving into December, you may be dealing with two people who are, and I feel like for many of you, this is having to do with a work project, with something that you are, involves money, a payout, a legal situation that could involve a payout, that sort of thing. And then it's interesting because the help that's going to be available to you, we've got the Emperor reversed. So this is talking about the Emperor reversed is a tyrant, a tyrannical type energy, someone that is disappointing to you. But this is coming up as a help to you. So if you are concerned about a tyrannical energy at work, in your life, dealing with a person maybe in the family, because, it is a month of interacting with family. Because this is coming up as a help, it's kind of like whoever's kind of trying to be like my way is the highway, they're going to like mess up in a major way. And it's really going to kind of make you happy. Or it's, maybe somebody who's been hiding who they really are, it now comes to light, and, they disappoint other people. It's not just you. Other people who maybe didn't trust your intuition or listen to you, didn't, if you were kind of warning, hey, this new boss or this new manager or this person is coming in and they're, micromanaging or having, ruling the roost with a very heavy hand or ruling the company with a very heavy hand, they're going to fail at something, or they're going to be a disappointment to the people above them. And, it's going to be a gradual process with Dayak, but it's kind of like one disappointment after another that's going to lead to this person's downfall. So, what must be accepted for the month of December? Well, we got the King of Rods in reverse. A lot of people here in your December reading here, Cancer. So King of Rods in reverse. This is fire sign energy, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. In the reverse, somebody who doesn't think things through, very impetuous, kind of the king of ADD, very short attention span, lack of focus, and this could be somebody that it's like you have to communicate with them, you have to work with them, but you don't want to. These could be the same people. The Emperor is associated also with fire sign energy, specifically Aries, but this could be the same person. But for many of you, this is a member of your family. It could be an older person in the family who, doesn't think before he speaks, doesn't think before he acts. He doesn't have a plan. This is a guy who just changes things for change's sake, not really having any kind of plan or goal or set direction. Again, he wants to tell people what to do and boss people around, but he doesn't get any respect because he doesn't have any sort of plan or direction or focus. So it's very hard for, people to respect his decisions and understand his vision because he doesn't understand it himself. This is also someone who, when they do mess things up, they blame it on other people. They don't take responsibility for their actions. Now, this could be somebody that is involved in a fender bender, in a car accident. I'm going to throw this out there. We do have a Mercury retrograde starting in December. So if you are traveling, especially by car, do be careful, because this rune in reverse, along with this guy, could be saying this is somebody that you're in an accident with and they're going to try to get out of it, get out of pain, not give you their information. If you are in that situation, don't let anybody talk you out of getting their information. You make sure that you get that. Please do not travel if you do not have insurance. Rectify that, get it started immediately if you're going to be traveling specifically by car. But I think for many of you, this just has to do with somebody that you have to see, you have to deal with, you have to travel to see them. Again, it's someone connected to family or connected to the past, and you may just have differing views. You just don't see eye to eye with this person at all. Now the result, the end of the month, we do have Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is talking about someone who is very ungenerous, selfish. This is someone who is, they don't believe in giving to charity. They don't believe in helping people who are less fortunate. Somebody who's very stingy. So at the end of the month, December, honestly for you, this could just be, it doesn't necessarily always mean ungenerous, but it can mean, I have no more money to give. And at the end of December, I think a lot of people are going to be feeling that way. But yeah, you may be budgeting, you may be trying to, kind of make up for the spending that you've had to do in December, which would be a common theme for many people. Maybe cutting back on some things. There may be something coming up in January that you're kind of like we're not going to be able to do that. Maybe we're planning a winter vacation and maybe you just ended up spending more than you were planning on. And it's like, you know what, we need to, or maybe you normally give a lot of money to charity and you just can't do it in December. You can't do what you normally do. Because maybe you didn't make as much this month, or, if you're going to have to cut corners a little bit. Others of you may feel like, somebody in the family, because we have so many people popping up. It may be that you really were generous and gave somebody a really nice gift, and then you get back, something really on the cheap. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, oh, well, we gave this person a really nice gift and, we got something made out of macrame or something, And I'm not saying that, homemade, crafty type gifts can be, they can be wonderful. They can be beautiful, But I feel like whatever this is, you're not going to be impressed, Cancer. You're just going to see it as kind of, the cheap way out. And maybe kind of regret, something that you got for someone. So yeah, knowing that ahead of time, maybe budget accordingly. And maybe if you're thinking of spending something or spending, quite a lot on someone who's not the best at giving good gifts, maybe reconsider and give them something maybe a little bit more in line with what you feel you're going to get back, especially, and I feel like for many of you, it is especially because, money may be a little bit tighter this year. Now, of course, if you're doing fine and money's no object, there's joy in giving, right? No matter what you get back. But I just feel like some of you may be like, wow, we really splurged and, we really bought everybody nice stuff. And then, we get this, or our kids get this, there's some kind of, next year we're really going to put that budget down a little bit lower. And you may want to do that this year, Cancer, knowing ahead of time that may be the energy of the end of the month. So that is what I see for December. Like I said, do join me over on Vimeo. I'm going to shuffle the Madame Endora's fortune cards, and we will see what further guidance, further spiritual advice they have for you. I will see you back here next month. Enjoy the holidays. Thanks, Cancer.